Hello audience, VatiWah here, and welcome to another episode of Follow from Mod Review Boobpocalypse, a mod review with a wonderful story to tell. Rebby, my character, is operating a brothel in Sanctuary Hills. However, we do have a problem with crabs among the population.
Guess who? The crabs. Your pupils will grab.
Now, we are going to need to train our followers Piper, Cait and Curie to become health professionals to deal with this problem. They should get their training from the Fortress of the Ten Pines by GreekRage, and it changes a small, crappy, dinky settlement into a very huge, impressive complex. Now, instead of a farm, we have very large structures that are made of stone and a very huge open area that you can build on. Now, the first building we are going to be taking a look at is a very tall tower. You can either take the stairs or there's an elevator right here on the side if you're a little bit lazy. Yes, the elevator is going a little bit too fast for me. You know, we are going to the moon, guys. Blast off at the speed of light. Now this here can be like the tower, the Dark Tower from the Lord of the Rings, or it could be like a watchtower or a signal tower, just because you could see everything very far away and everything could see the tower. In the courtyard, there's a farm with crops and Brahmin, and then we have a little pond with water and fish in it. And over here, in this other side of the courtyard, we have a guillotine here. And I kind of wonder if this guy here used a hooker and did not pay. It's like the most horrible crime imaginable, guys, using a hooker and not paying. And then here, we have the main building. And in the building, we have a tavern or inn of some sort. And it looks very cozy. There's plenty of seats and there's plenty of food. And then upstairs, we have what looks to be like the master bedroom. Now, it looks very elegant and fancy compared to the rest of the building. There is a huge complex underneath the tavern. This area is very big and it looks like a medieval castle. There must be at least a dozen rooms here, and some of them are empty, so you can decorate and furnish them however you want. And then up here we have a button where you can press to spawn in some settlers, and it looks like they're all heading into the tavern for like a nice cold glass of juniper mead. Anyways, you girls go learn and train in the field of healthcare. Rebby's gonna be waiting for you in the bedroom. You know, it looks like this area is very comfy to sit down and relax. And oh look, it looks like Rebby is sitting a little bit differently, but I like it a lot. We have female sexy sitting and standing animation replacer by Lasman555, and it changes the way that you sit and stand in Fallout 4. Right here, you can see a few different sitting animations, and here we have one hand on the chair and another hand that's on your knee. And then when you're on a stool, both your hands are on your knee, so yeah, there is a slight variance with the sitting animation depending on what you're sitting on. Finally, we have a sofa. We have one hand on a knee and the other hand is kind of like on the top part of the couch. We also have an optional standing idle animation. You can see that Rebby is crossing her legs like she has an itchy crotch, or maybe she needs to pee and she's holding it in. However, I did notice that there is some flinching in the animation cycle. I think as a female character, there should be an option to sit in a feminine way like this. You know, someone should like maybe make like a Sharon Stone sitting animation. Now that would be hot. While Rebby is waiting, there is a magazine that we can take a look at. This is kind of like a waiting room at a doctor's office. We have Better Magazines by Flomo175, and I just want to say that these magazines are very, very fappable. I like the art style very much, guys, very much. Now, right here, we have 4 Guns and Bullets magazine. The magazines are from a few different artists, and they are very well done. I really like that. I really like the very soft shading. Now, I like the Sombro magazine. As I mentioned in my Scar mod review, she can hack me anytime, guys. Now, I also like the Wonder Woman magazine. I bet she really loves using her lasso for some kinky shit, and I do notice that a lot of these girls also are very muscular, very fit, and they all have like abs, very sexy. We have another 4 Guns and Bullets magazine. I really like how the cover is done in layers. You have a girl that's on the front and there are some words and text behind them. It kind of makes the magazine pop out and it's very professional. My favorite would be the red hair girl. I'm not quite sure who she is, but I really like how she's holding the katana. She can hold my katana anytime she wants, if you guys know what I mean. Now, if anyone know who she is, let me know in the comment section below. I would appreciate it a lot. You know, help another sexy beast out, guys. Now, I also like this other girl. Again, I'm not quite sure where she is. I like the color of her outfit and the pose that she's making. Now, of course, all of these magazines, I did have to censor all the valuable assets for the video, guys. I can't really, you know, post, you know, straight up boobies and vaginas and stuff on YouTube. And then we have 5 Tattoo Taboo magazines. I think these magazines should have some kind of white stains on them that's kind of smeared all over the cover, and to make them a little bit sticky, just to make them more realistic. Now my favorite would be Power Girl. She has some words tattooed around her nipples, and that must really hurt, guys. Holy crap. Rebby has been waiting for a few hours now. I think the girls should be done training and learning everything about they need to know about crabs, so I think we should go check on them. And oh hey, look at this, here they are. They look a little bit different. Oh man, I like this change. We have PCC Companions by EX1K, and it turns all 3 main female followers into some Victoria's Secrets model. Now Curie here kind of looks like Celine from the movie Underworld. You know, she has blue eyes and black hair. I think she's my second favorite. And then here we have a very beautiful looking Cait. Not sure who she looks like, but I think she's my favorite out of the 3 different girls that we have. She's my favorite just because, well, her scar kind of makes her look even more sexy. And finally, we have Piper. She's kind of the 3rd one. Now, even though she's not my favorite, I think she still looks like a supermodel. Every single one of them kind of looks like a supermodel that you kind of want to spend a night with in your mansion. Absolutely stunning and marvelous.
I got you watching my back, don't I? Your thoughts? Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know, if you need anything proofread.
I have some time.
I have spent much effort gathering information in our travels so far. The greatest scientific minds of history, the Einsteins and the Curies, my namesake, have had something beyond raw data analysis capabilities.
How do you feel about us?
We're doing pretty good, I'd say. And in this shite hole we call a world, that's really saying something.
Your thoughts?
I don't ask for much, just need a full bottle and some bones to break.
Now before we head out to treat the crabs, we need the proper outfit. We have TheKite's Healthcare Division Synth uniform by TheKite and Niero, and it's another fantastic outfit that was designed by TheKite and is made into an outfit by Niero. Now the outfit can be crafted at the chemistry station or the cybernetic lab. The outfit is a new standard uniform for all the ladies in the institute. The outfit can be customized to have a few different things removed and added, and this is kind of like the medium version, kind of a medium pervertedness. And by default, she's not wearing any underwear or bra when it's freshly crafted from the chemistry station or cybernetic lab. Now there are a few different colors right here. We can see all of them. They can even represent some of the different departments at the institute just because of the coloration. And oh yeah, what a beautiful sight. Oh yeah, very beautiful sight indeed, guys. I always like the transparent skirt. You know, if the institute had ladies wearing this, I would have sided with the institute and screw everyone else. Everyone else can go to hell. As I mentioned before, there are a few different options. We can have a skirt that's not transparent and a transparent version made from a clear plastic, and then we can have an option to have no underwear at all. Now for the top, we have a few different choices as well. We have one that's totally covered, we have one that's only the bra, and then nothing at all. And now there's a host of other options that can be done to customize the outfit. Now when you install the mod, there will be some NPCs that will be wearing this outfit at the institute, and it will be available in the loot table, so you can kind of find them in containers. Now by the way, I like all the devices and instruments that are around the belt. Now some of them kind of reminds me of the tools that Dr. McCoy used in Star Trek. Okie dokie, now we do have a crab problem, and it's up to my followers to administer some tender loving care, but it's not what you think, guys. It's not what you think. It's not that kind of crab. We have Mirelurk model fixed by Karanu00, and it fixes the Mirelurk so they can breathe. Now with the old Mirelurk model, you cannot see their gills. Now the mod after made it so you can see the gills again, just because the original Mirelurk model had gills that were blocked by the shell. Now it kind of fixes it for most of the different Mirelurk enemies in the game. Now it's a very simple change that kind of makes it so it's a little bit more anatomically correct. Many sea creatures, especially if they're like a crustacean, need gills to breathe and to exchange oxygen from the water. Now if your crabs were as big and ugly as these, then you have problems. Anyways, I think this is it for this episode of Follow from Mod Review. If you like this video, make sure to bang the like and subscribe button, bang it good. And I want to ask you guys again, just to remind you, which of these 3 followers do you like the most? Cait, Curie, or Piper? Let me know in the comment section below which one would you like to, you know, bang the like button with. Now I'd like to thank a few of my Patreon supporters and shout them out. You know, I have a new supporter, Jermaine Dean. Thank you very much. I love you for a very long time. We have Meg Anime Freak X3. Again, she has a YouTube channel and she likes to play Bethesda games, so check out her channel. And then we have Daniel Batty. You have been a supporter for like 11 months, so let's make it 1 year, yeah, 12 months. But yeah, if you want copies of my lovely thumbnails, you can become my Patreon supporter and help out, and you will get a link for copies of my thumbnails. So yeah, you know, you can do whatever you want, you know, whatever. But yeah, well then, stay sexy, my friends. Stay sexy. Ta-ta, everyone. Ta-ta.